Happy holidays. Welcome back to the URL versus IRL podcast, you guys. I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for tuning in, especially on a holiday eve. What? Let's roll the intro music before we get started. You're tuning into URL versus IRL, hosted by Bree Lynch. You guys, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here today. I'm in a good mood. I'm in my pajamas in my living room, sitting next to my Christmas tree, and the fire's going. Quite frankly, I don't know how long this episode is going to last because this fire is fucking warm, let me tell you, and I'm in a full-on sweatsuit. Also, you guys, just so you know, I tried to be festive. I realized that I don't have like any red in my entire closet, and I was trying to do like a red and green vibe for you guys today, but I'm just in like a full-on green sweatsuit, and I got my little strawberry here that's red and green because this is the closest that I have to anything festive aside from this one corner of my house that I'm currently sitting in, okay? And I'm gonna tell you what. It's not because I am not a Christmas loving bitch, because I do love some Christmas now, okay? Let me start you guys off with a little bit of a story before we jump into this. I never had a Christmas tree in my house growing up because my parents had two different religions, and so my dad's not Christian, and we didn't have a Christmas tree in our house out of respect for him. And so now as an adult, I have a Christmas tree in Josh and I's house, and it has been like such a cute little like thing for me to rediscover, I guess. Like, it's not like I never got to celebrate Christmas. I was participating in it. We would go to my grandma's house when I was young, and we would do the gift exchange there and open a Christmas present on Christmas Eve. Does anybody else's family do that? Okay, actually, first of all, number one, I need to know, do you open a Christmas present on Christmas Eve? Yes or no? And if you do open a Christmas present on Christmas Eve, when do you get to do that? Do you get to do that the morning of Christmas Eve? Do you get to do it the night of Christmas Eve? Do you get to do it at like 12 o'clock in the morning? So technically now it's Christmas Day. Like, I need answers, you guys. And I also would like to know if your family is a holiday pajama family, or if you guys get dressed up for Christmas, because I feel like my family, this is where we're getting back to the original story that I was telling, okay? I know my ADHD is going all over the place, but it's fucking Christmas and I'm excited, you guys, okay? I promise this is going to all wrap up in a nice little bow, like the presents under my tree, in just a second, okay? I feel like my family used to be a get dressed up on Christmas like family. I feel like we used to get dressed up for the holidays, and then I don't know when the fuck that stops happening. Like, I have no idea when my family decided to convert to a pajama family on Christmas, but like, I showed up one year all dressed up, like all nice and shit, and everybody else was in like matching pajamas with their significant others, and I was like, how did I miss the fucking memo? I'm confused. How come nobody told me? Like, that's really unfair, and quite frankly, I felt like that was a hate crime. But anyways, now I get the fucking memo, okay? So I'm showing up tomorrow in my pajamas. Josh and I have matching pajamas this year, and it's going to be a great time. Now, going back to my original story, right? So I didn't have a Christmas tree in my house growing up because my dad was raised with a different religion other than Christianity. And so out of respect for him and his father, we never had a Christmas tree in our house. My mom would decorate the outside of our house for like the winter time, but it wasn't Christmas decorations. There was just like igloos that would light up outside and like little penguins and shit with like a little winter hat on. Like, it was just, it was like holiday-esque, but not necessarily religious decorations. And then, quite frankly, my mom, I don't believe she's very religious. Like, I think she went to like a Catholic school for one point in her life or something, but I don't know. Like, we don't get into like religious conversations in my family. I just feel like we probably are all on the same page. I don't know if it's like a politically correct thing that we just like don't talk about it or what the fuck that is. But regardless, I never had a Christmas tree in my house. Okay. So for me, the holiday season, there was no like anticipation for me when I was growing up, because we would kind of just like get to my grandma's house on like Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and then like boom, suddenly it's Christmas. Like, there was no like lead up into this for me because we didn't have all of this kind of stuff in my house. So I felt like I wasn't really like a holly jolly Christmas mood kind of girl. I think also like I never even Well, we probably did go through and see like Christmas lights or something at maybe like Longwood Gardens, but regardless, like not super duper like etched into my brain kind of experiences. And I think that's because we were always just trying to be really respectful of my dad. So now as an adult, it's been kind of nice for me to like rediscover like Christmas cheer and like holiday joy and like all that kind of thing. And I just feel like a little kid in a candy store. And I just get so excited. Like, I don't even know what it is. Like, I just have been so stoked to be able to like find little like, you know, places to go look at Christmas lights with my friends and like go to the Polar Express in Pennsylvania. And like, I don't know, I brought the Christmas tree down so early this year from the attic, and then like we've been buying little Christmas ornaments from it, and then like I'm just constantly thinking about presents and stuff. My love language, one of my love languages is gift giving, so I've been like so excited, like stuffing Josh's stocking to the brim right next to me. But anyways, let me reel it back in a little bit because I'm getting really excited, as you guys can tell. I think that as far as the holiday season goes, I feel for those of you that might be spending the holiday by yourself before. I have done so, and I had a pretty good experience when I did spend the holiday by myself. It was a little weird, a little eerie, didn't love it, but I also really needed that time for some R&R. So if you are spending the holiday alone, I really hope that you're getting the rest and relaxation that you need, because you deserve that, okay? And you shouldn't feel bad about having to miss a holiday with your family or with your friends or whatever. Quite frankly, I actually was just talking to Josh about this the other day. I feel like in the next like couple of years, I might try to stop doing gift exchanges with friends, because I think that it just like causes another level of like anxiety or stress for me, especially because like I've never been like super into all of this anyway, because I didn't grow up with it. There's one year that I did really good, that I started like a month early of like buying presents and figuring out what I was doing for everybody, and now my family does like a secret Santa, makes it a little bit easier. But also just like suddenly now, even the friends that you don't see that often, now you're like, do I get them a gift? Do I not get them a gift? Are they gonna bring me something? If I don't give them something, is it gonna look weird? Like, it's just a weird, like, I don't know. Like, I go all out on my friends' birthdays, or at least I try my best to. So, like, I don't know if I'm going to continue doing friend gifts or not, or if I'm just going to stick to my, like, 2-3 very, very closest friends. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, but that's another problem for another year. Like I said, if you are spending the holiday on your own, good for you, quite frankly. I don't know if that is by choice, but I really hope that you get the rest and relaxation that you need, and I hope that you just take that time for yourself to do what you need to do for you, okay? Now, another note that I want to make is we actually did a episode right around Thanksgiving. It was called Food for Thought. And I really think that if you are spending the holiday by yourself, that the Thanksgiving episode would be great for you to listen to. It would be a fantastic episode for you to listen to. We touched on so many topics. It was a nice conversation because it wasn't just me talking to you guys like I am today and talking to myself essentially, but we had a conversation with Josh and Ryan, and we really all just like shared our different experiences with like family dynamics and spending holidays alone versus spending holidays with family, and like just how complex it can literally actually get, and the fact that people really ignore that. And we touched on the whole keeping up with the Joneses, trying to do everything for social media thing. Like, it's a great episode. It was received extremely well, and I really hope that you take the time to listen to it. If you need something additional to listen to on your holiday, aside from me talking to you right now in this episode today. Now, something that we actually did not touch on in the Thanksgiving episode was like holiday traditions, and I kind of wish that we would have gotten a chance to touch on them, because like I don't think that we really have any like super holiday traditions in my family. I think I just asked you guys this question, but I don't know if you guys get a chance to like open a Christmas present on Christmas Eve, or if you guys just do that on Christmas Day if you do celebrate the holiday. I'm very curious. Please tell me if you have like holiday traditions, because I'm super interested, and I'm just in a very holly jolly mood the past couple years. So please feel free to DM me, talk to me, let me know what you think, or like what is just, I just want to know. Like, I'm just fucking nosy, okay? Just like let me in on your secrets, tell me what's going on, invite me to dinner. I would like to come. I can bring something if you want, you know, whatever. But the reason that I'm asking about traditions is because I think that I actually just came up with a tradition that I'm going to start for myself every year. Now, I did this on my own, and I loved every single second of it. I can't even explain. I don't know exactly what inspired this for me this year. I think it's maybe because like I've been doing a lot of secondhand shopping, a lot of thrifting, a lot of Facebook Marketplace, that kind of thing. Not necessarily for gifts, but I did get into a conversation with a few of my friends that are actually shopping secondhand for their gifts for this holiday season. Just because like sometimes it's like a financially rough year, or like a lot of us love thrifting, so we'll do like little gift exchanges of like little knickknacks and stuff that we found in thrift stores. It just made us think of somebody else. I personally am a gift giving love language kind of person regardless. So like if I see something that reminds me of someone or something that I think somebody would like, I am on that shit like white on rice, no matter what time of year it is. Like I love giving people stuff for absolutely no fucking reason. It just makes my day so much better. And I got in a weird like habit of, I guess, like sheltering myself the past couple of years. Just been like a weird little like pocket for me, and now I'm finally starting to come back out of that this year. And I think it's just because I've made like such great friends that really really deeply care about me, and I can feel that, and so it's allowing me to feel more free to be myself like I used to again. So yeah, I'm just really excited about that. But anyways, here's this new tradition that I think that I just made for myself, okay? Or that I'm going to try my best to keep up with. I went through my closet and my attic and I donated a bunch of stuff that is not getting the love from me that it deserves anymore. And it made me feel so good, you guys. Like I just felt on top of the world when I did that, because the thought of knowing that like some of my friends are secondhand shopping this holiday season, and the fact that they're going to be able to give some of those gifts that they're getting from like thrift stores and Goodwill and vintage places and stuff like that, and gift it to somebody. First of all, I fucking love thrifting. I love thrifting. I love when I find things that feel like one of one. I love knowing that I'm getting something that was loved so deeply by someone before, and maybe it just like outgrew its time with them, or it was time for it to move on to the next person. It just feels like better, and I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know what makes it feel so much more special about it. Maybe it's because it feels like it's unique because there's only one of this thing in this store. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love it, and I think that it's a great way to be sustainable and to reduce, reuse, recycle, you know what I'm saying? So I was very happy to be able to donate some of my stuff and know that somebody might be shopping for like a holiday outfit that they can wear to their family dinner. And like I just donated a bunch of really nice shirts and cute dresses and cute skirts and like stuff like that, and stuff that literally doesn't fucking fit me anymore. Like I'm just so happy that my stuff that I've taken good care of and that has just simply outgrown me now is going to get the love that it actually deserves. And the fact that somebody else is actually going to be excited to pick something up off of a rack and claim it as their own and bring it into a new home just made me feel so good. Like it was, honestly, it felt better than even shopping at the thrift store. So I think that is going to be a new tradition that I try to start for myself every holiday season, because guess what? Now, going into the new year, I get to be decluttered and feel clean and fresh walking into fucking 2025. Like, I think that I have been doing a lot of reflecting over the holiday season just because I've finally gotten a little bit of time to like slow down where not as many other people are asking me questions and asking me for things. But like, of course, I am just as busy in my brain as I always am, because I'm just like thinking of the podcast and thinking of the next episode and what I'm going to do next, and after that and after that and after that. And so like just with all of that reflection, I feel like it feels like I'm digging through files in my brain and like just digging through boxes, and like maybe that's what inspired me to go up in my attic and dig through my actual boxes. But I just feel so much more refreshed and relaxed now that I have like a cleaner space. And I'm just like so stoked to be able to do that. And like I said, I'm going to feel great walking into January now. Like I think that felt so much better than any form of spring cleaning ever has. So I'm really hoping that I can get myself to do that this next holiday season next year, and maybe even inspire some of my friends to do the same. Going back to like the gift exchange conversation, I really want you guys to like reach out to me on Instagram and let me know what the fuck is up, because I would like to know. Okay, number one, if you have a partner, what do you do for your partner's family? What feels like too much and what feels like not enough. That's what I'm very curious about, because I feel like that's always like walking a tightrope, just like trying to figure out what I can do that's like going to be enough and like seem really thoughtful and like, you know, all that kind of thing, but also what's going to be too much, and like, am I crossing a line by like spending this much money, or like if I'm giving them something like this. Like, I want to know. Also, obviously, I feel like with your partner's parents, most people would bring them a gift, but then what do you do about your partner's like siblings and extended family? Does anybody else fucking feel awkward, or is it just me? I don't really know. I also want to know if you guys still do gift exchanges with your friends. Do you guys do like a big circle and do like Secret Santa, or do you guys do like a white elephant where you just like buy something nice and you all just like exchange all at once, or everybody gets to pick something, or like, I don't know. Like, I am so like curious about the holiday season now as I'm getting older, and like just trying to figure out like what the fuck everybody else is doing. Now, going back to like traditions and stuff, like, I'm so curious. I just need to know, like, does your family have holiday traditions, and what are they? What do you guys do? Like I said, I'm trying to like figure this out now as an adult, which is a really interesting experience for me. Like, I kind of decorated on my own mostly this year, which was like really interesting. I put like little twinkle lights in some of my plants around the house, which has been like a really cute little thing for me to do, because I have so many goddamn plants in this house that I was like, they have to do something, and I can't fit Christmas decorations anywhere because we have so many plants. So I'm really curious about that. I really want to go back to like the tradition thing. Also, actually, wait a second. Does anybody have a family that goes on a holiday during the holidays? Like, does anybody's family just do that thing where they like go on a vacation like we see in the movies and shit? Because I'm extremely curious about that. How does that go? Is everybody okay? Is there any drama? Because that's what I would be afraid of. I would think that there's going to be drama. Do y'all still do gift exchanges, or do you just go away for the holiday? Does it still feel like a holiday? Do you guys like do fancy dinners and stuff? Like, I feel like I don't even think about dinner when I think about Christmas. Like, I literally don't even think about what the heck we're eating. Also, like, what are we making? Like, I can't cook. I don't cook. I don't bake. So, like, when it comes to, I guess, like, contributing in that way during the holiday season, like, I am usually the most stressed out about that. So I don't know what to do. I'm just curious. Like, I just need to know all of this stuff. Like, number one, because I'm nosy, but number two, because I'm trying to figure this shit out as an adult, because I feel like I didn't get to do this kind of stuff when I was a kid. So yeah, I'm just really curious, you guys. Please let me know. Going back to the gift giving thing for a second, if you do have a partner, what do you do with their family? Do you guys go to their family's house? If you do go to their family's house, obviously you don't want to show up empty handed. So do you like bring their parents a gift? But then when you bring their parents a gift, then you're only bringing their parents a gift, and then is everybody else looking at you all fucking crazy? Or like, if you are a parent listening to this where your child has a partner, where is the line of too much for a gift and not enough for a gift? Okay, because you obviously want it to be thoughtful, but like, you don't want it to be like too much. I feel like I'm walking on a fucking tightrope like every single year. Like, I just don't know what to do. You know what I mean? So I'm just curious about that. Also, I have a very honest question that I need to ask. Is everybody actually using Black Friday to buy Christmas gifts? Or are we buying shit for ourselves on Black Friday? Because I know for sure as shit, I am waiting for the stuff that I want for myself that I've been meaning to buy to go on sale on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I am waiting for that shit. Everybody else's Christmas presents and stuff, I honestly don't mind. It really doesn't bother me that much. But you know what? Amongst all of this, like, holiday talk and just, you know, like, buying, and like consumption, right? The postmodern consumerism that I'm sure Ryan's going to be texting me about as soon as he listens to this episode. Something that I want everybody to keep in mind is if you are doing any last minute holiday shopping right now, please, if you're going to hear anything that I say, is please do not try to keep up with the Joneses. We talked about this in the Thanksgiving episode. Now we're keeping up with fucking Instagram, and everything has to be Instagrammable and perfect. Do not put yourself in a financially stressful situation for a singular holiday, for a singular day. Quite frankly, these people that you're giving gifts to should be people that like love you and are understanding, and people that you cherish. And quite frankly, I would really hope that that energy is reciprocated, and the way that you think about them is the way that they think about you. So if you're having a harder year, please Do not dig yourself into a deeper hole just for the holiday or just to save face. Please, 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 please don't do that. There are so many more creative things that you can do than just like spend all of the money that you don't have on someone. Like, again, you could shop secondhand. You could use like Facebook Marketplace. There's like, I've seen these little things that people make, like these little tickets that like are good for one free whatever. Like some couples will do like one free massage or like one free dinner or like get out of doing the dishes for a week or like whatever, like that kind of thing. There are so many other ways that you can do something meaningful and mindful for somebody for the holiday season rather than just like breaking the bank, if you know what I'm saying. So, and on the other end of the scale, if you are spending the holiday season on your own, as I mentioned, I really, really, really hope that you guys tune into the Food for Thought episode that we released right around Thanksgiving. It was literally like 4 episodes back. Literally, we released this episode about a month ago. I think about a month ago on the day. So, anyways, I really hope that you guys get a chance to tune into that episode. I think that it was probably a lot more entertaining than this one just because there was 3 of us talking. We were sharing our own experiences. It was a little bit longer than this, probably like 3 times the length of this one. It was like an hour and a half long episode. And yeah, I just think that it's a really great episode to tune into if you do happen to be by yourself. I think it'll make you feel a little bit less alone. Sorry I didn't really dig into that too much today. I just feel like I didn't want to sound like a broken record, so I decided to try to keep this short and sweet and just a little bit like holly and jolly and cheerful. And yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you guys have been up to, what you guys did during the holiday season, what you guys are doing, what your traditions are. And I really want some advice on like gift giving and, you know, gift exchanges and stuff like that and traditions. And like, I don't know, man. I'm so grateful for you guys for being here. And I really love you guys. And I really, really, really hope that you guys had a great holiday. And I think the last thing that I would want to say to you is if you are spending the holiday by yourself, please remember that it doesn't always have to be like this if you don't want it to be. Like, things can change in a day. Things could change in an hour. Things can change in an instant. Things can change in a year. And I think that you should use this time that you have right now to really, like, rest, reflect, and reset and kind of, like, envision what it is that you want so that maybe you can try to start creating that for yourself if that is something that you're going to have to create for yourself. And also, if you just need a little bit of a break, like, don't feel bad for that. Please, please, please don't feel bad for that because you deserve that if that's what you need for you. I'm really proud of you for taking care of yourself and filling your cup. And I would just say don't be afraid to reach out to the people that you love because I'm sure they love you too. And if they don't, I do. So you can feel free to reach out to me. You guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode today. I love you so, so much. I'm sorry to keep it so short, but quite frankly, solo episodes are a little hard, and sometimes they could be a little hard to listen to. So I try to keep it nice and light, easy, breezy, beautiful cover, girl. Okay? I love you guys so much. I can't wait for next Tuesday's episode. I think that one's going to be a really good one. It's going to be New Year's Eve. We're going to talk about some resolutions and stuff. I can't wait for that. Man, I'm really getting into this time of year, and it is so out of character for me, but honestly, I love it. So I'm going to let you guys go. Enjoy your holiday. Put on a movie. Pop some popcorn. Eat some good food. Don't cry over eating the Christmas cookies, okay? It's ridiculous. Don't cry over eating the Christmas cookies. You enjoy that cookie, okay? As we're speaking about that, I'm actually looking at some cookies that my mom baked me, and they're sitting on my kitchen table. So I'm going to go and eat those right now, and I will see y'all next Tuesday. Bye. Are you fucking kidding me? No way. All right. Talk to you soon on the next URL.